hope for the best. Being in this industry, musical theatre, it's not easy. It's not easy to make a life from it. And this show and this lady has given across the world thousands of us, a chance, a job, a foot on the property ladder. She helped us get mortgages. She helped us find the loves of our life. You know, marriages, babies, probably infections, I don't know. But you know what she's done for our industry has given us a career, backstage and on stage. It's been monumental what she's done for us. And I want to introduce her to you, and I want to bring her on. She is as kind and as beautiful as she is scary. She is the original badass boss. She is the dancing queen. Ladies and gentlemen, Judy Kramer!
Single-handedly cured COVID, really. A force of nature, on stage and off stage, something for me to contend with. This is unbelievable. Thank you for being such an incredible audience to celebrate 25 years. Our silver anniversary. I know many of you were in the audience 25 years ago, and it's exciting you're back. I'm hyperventilating. I'm pleased that my lawyer and my doctor are in the audience. In fact, there's a few lawyers in the audience. But I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for an incredible team, and I know we showed you the little film, but really, we were on a mission 25 years ago, and the wonderful creative team are all up there. Anthony Van Laars, Mark Coulson, Howard Harrison, Bobby Aitken, Andrew Bruce, David Grinrod, Martin Lowe. There's all of you all know Nicola Traherne, there's associates, Paul Garrington, who keeps this fresh. This fresh. He does get quite fresh, actually. Keeps the show fresh, not only here in London, but all over the world, really. So, and 70 million people have seen Mamma Mia. I can't believe it. 70 million people have seen Mamma Mia around the world. And, you know, tonight, I mean, I've got an amazing cast. I mean, what a cast. I mean, for 25 years we've had casts. I mean, there's 33,000 rhinestones on these costumes. There's 121 bras uplifting everybody. It just goes on. So it takes a village. It takes several Greek islands to make this kind of what it is. Not only the team, Phillida Lloyd, our director, is not here tonight, but she sends her love. She's in New York directing. Lucky she's still got work. But I wish she was here. But I also have to thank an incredible band, amazing band. It's a man cave down there. It's a man cave, led by Marcus Savage, who waves his and again, I wouldn't be here, none of us would be here without incredible stage management, a wonderful crew, front of house, box office, marketing, PRs, scenic shots, costume shots. I mean, it goes on. It really is a lot of people, and as Maz said, a lot of people employed, which is fantastic. And to keep the show top of its game, as it is, in the West End. And I have to thank Cameron McIntosh for, he's not here, but I thank him, for 3 beautiful theatres. We've been in the West End so long now, we've had actually 3 beautiful theatres. And this jewel of a theatre that we're in now, and thank you everyone at Delphont McIntosh. That's, you know, we're a big family, and we have lost a couple of people. Andrew Tregus, who was my executive producer, our executive producer. He passed away sadly last year, and he navigated this show into the West End and stampeded us around the world. And Louise Plowright, of course, who was our original partner created that role in 1999, and she passed away a few years ago. And we have here the original cast from 1999, the class of 1999. So many people, and I need to introduce you to the person that actually wrote this witty, warm, fabulous stage play. She made the ABBA songs sing within a show. I think the story she wrote 25 years ago is incredibly relevant, and I want you to meet her because she is my dynamo conspirator, Catherine Johnson.
Day older, does she? Do it.
Or have plastic surgery. And talking of plastic surgery, two other people that don't know. Two incredible women that originated those iconic roles of Donna and Sophie are with us here somewhere. Siobhan McCarthy. Amazing, and without going on about it, it's a strong woman's show, isn't it? So, and we love that. But none of us would be here without, well, what can I say? Amazing music and the majesty of ABBA and the irresistible songs written by Benny and Björn, and their support and allowing me the endeavour of saying there should be a stage musical using ABBA songs. And so nothing gives me more pleasure than introducing tonight the legend, Björn.
About this time in the evening, exactly 50 years ago, I was standing on another stage in another city here in the UK. It was the second time I entered that stage that night because me and my 3 bandmates had been called back to perform our song a second time. Because the juries of the Eurovision final had delivered their verdicts. 0 point from the UK. You knew that. Despite that, we won, and by the thinnest margin in the history of Eurovision. I think that record still stands. So, on a night like this, it's strange to think that if we hadn't won, you know what happens to those who come number 4 and number 3 in Eurovision. They're never heard of after that. If we hadn't won, I most probably wouldn't be standing here today. And this wonderful adventure, which we call Mamma Mia, wouldn't have happened. And I wouldn't have met with all these wonderful people that I worked with through the years. And that would have been so sad. So I got a lot to thank Waterloo for. But here in this room, I can admit that when I relax at home, put on some music, it is not Waterloo. come up to me in the streets, and I can see in their faces they're about to say something which they think, he's never heard this before. And out comes, thank you for the music, Björn. And it's very touching. And every time the same thoughts go through my mind. The fact that somehow ABBA has managed to touch so many millions of lives around the world, generation after generation. And people ask me, how does it feel for you to know that? And that's a very good question. And very hard to answer. It's a very, very elusive feeling. And it's more to do with gratitude and with humility than pride. Because it humbles you to know that so many people have listened to something you created and that they've been made happy by it or sad, and that it has meant so much for them in their lives. And it's very, very difficult to fully emotionally grasp that, at least for me. And it's just as well, says my partner. So, who was I thanking? Well, I'm not a religious man, so it wasn't him. I think it must have been kind of a gratitude for the sheer existence of music. Because what kind of a world would we have without music? I think that one of the finest examples of how you can use music in an uplifting way to make people happy, it is Mamma Mia. So thank you to all you who have made this possible. The original creative team, a lot of them out there, and all you who have done it through the years and who continue to do it. Thank you all. And I might not be here for the next big anniversary, but my avatar will.